Hey, what's up guys? It's Eric with FisherDrumming.com. Glad to be back with you on another lesson. In this lesson, we're going to go over two really cool, helpful fills where we utilize our hi-hat. Okay, a lot of times we fill and we're like, well, I want to get something that's different than the usual fill that I do around my toms. How do I bring in more of my hi-hat? How do I do some cool chirps and barks with the hi-hat? And this is going to help you with that. These are two fills where we do that. The first fill is an eighth note triplet fill, and we are going to be repeating a phrase twice. So it's pretty simple. You just got to play it with the right dynamics and feel, and it'll sound great. So the sticking of this fill is kick, diddle with the left, left, right, kick. And then it repeats. So a couple things to note. That diddle with the left hand is ghosted, okay? And then we have right, left. That left is accented, okay? And then the right is going to be an open hi-hat, and we'll go over that as we go over the orchestration. But first, just get that sticking down, because we are repeating it, and we want to remember how we're playing that sticking before we put the orchestration together. So we have kick, diddle, right, kick. Then repeat. Kick, left, right, kick. Okay? Now that we've gone over the sticking, let's go and put it together on the drums, and let's talk about the exact orchestration and the articulation of this. So here's how we're going to play it. Kick, diddle with the left, right on the floor tom, left accented on the snare. And then we bring our right hand across to the hi-hat, open that hi-hat, and then we're going to play a kick while the hi-hat's open. Now when we repeat the phrase over, we start off with the kick, and that's when we're going to close our hi-hat. So actually on the next kick, that second kick when we start over, that's when the hi-hat closes. So once again, the orchestration looks like this. We have kick, diddle with the left, right on the floor tom, accented left on the snare. Bring our right hand across, open up the hi-hat, play a kick, and then we start over with both of our feet going down at the same time. So here's what it looks like nice and slow. Let me play this for you. We're going to repeat that phrase. I'm going to crash, I'm going to count a measure and repeat it. So 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. So you see that hi-hat, I'm making it nice and big and washy. Remember, we're making a point to open this hi-hat. We're making a point to shine this hi-hat in this fill. Now, what you want to do is when you hit it, I don't have my hi-hat very low. I have it nice and open. There's a pretty good amount you can see. So when I hit that hi-hat, it really stands out and has a chance to ring. And again, let's take a look at that. So I hit it, and as you hit it, then you open it up, okay? You don't want to open it before you hit it. You're going to get this sound. You want to have hit, washy. I don't have my hi-hat clutch super tight. There's a little bit of wiggle room here. If your hi-hat clutch is really tight, then you don't get any natural movement with your hi-hat. Now, there's times I think, depending on what you're playing, that's a good idea to have it nice and tight. But if you want a little bit of a washy sound, if you want your hi-hat to have a natural movement, then leave your hi-hat clutch a little loose. Just a pro tip right there. Okay, so now let's play this nice and slow and put it in a groove context. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay guys, let's go over the second fill here. This is in the subdivision of 16th notes, and we do have a phrase that's repeating, although we're going to switch up the ending a little bit each time between the first and second time. But let's go over those first 8 notes together. The sticking is right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left. So again, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left. That's the first 8 notes. Now, the second half of the fill is going to repeat, but just those first 6 notes, we're going to change up those last 2. So again, we have right, left, left, right, left, right, and then instead of left, left, we have left kick. So altogether, the 16 notes, we're going to play it like this. Right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, kick. So now that we have the sticking down, let's go over the orchestration and how to articulate this puppy on the kit. This is a super cool fill because it's kind of a mirrored effect. We go across from the right to the left, and then we go back from the left to the right. It's super fun to play and super cool. Here's what it looks like. We have okay, so this is how we're going to break it down. Right on the floor tom is accented, 2 left-hand ghost notes, then a right, and then an accented left on the snare, and then we're going to bark our hi-hat with our right hand and our kick underneath. And then we finish that first half of the measure off with a couple ghost notes on the snare. Okay, so really slow. Okay? So accent floor, accent left hand on the snare. Make sure you get those accented and make sure that the ghost notes are nice and low on your left hand diddle and that one right hand. And then finish it off with the 2 left hand ghost notes after the hi-hat bark. And that's not a long note that we're doing. When we go right after we bark the hi-hat, we're closing it when we start the left-hand diddle. Okay, so we're basically stomping our foot down right when we start that left-hand diddle. Now, that's the main part of the fill. We're going to repeat those first 6 notes, but instead of starting with the right hand going this way, we're going to start, or instead of starting with the floor tom going up to the hi-hat, we're going to start with the hi-hat going back down to the floor tom. And then the only thing that we're changing on this half is that instead of doing 2 left notes at the end, we're doing left kick. So it's going to be right, left, kick, crash, okay? So we have, so essentially the same notes are being accented there, the first note, but this time instead of the floor, right, we're starting on the hi-hat, so that's already naturally accented because that's the hi-hat bark and chirp that we're doing. So boom, and then that left hand on the snare before we go over to the floor tom is accented. So 3 and 4 are both accented. Just like 1 and 2 was accented on the first half, 3 and 4 are accented on this one. And the left hands are ghosted just like last time. And then when we come across to our floor tom and we play right, left, kick, those are just regular notes, okay? All right, but let's do that again. So 3E and a 4E and a 1. Here we go. 3E and a 4E and a 3E and a 4E and a 3E and a 4E and a. All right, now let's play that whole thing together. Tempo's right here. 3, 4. 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 3, 4. And as you get that baby faster, sounds pretty bad, baby. Now let's go and put it to a groove. All right, time to put this in a groove context. Here we go. All right, now let's speed this baby up, have some fun, and make it funky. All right, guys, so as you can see, these two fills are pretty darn fun to play. These are just two orchestration ideas that I've come up with, though. So make sure after you get familiar with those sticking combinations that you work it around the set. And as you practice this in a groove context and you're just working on, bringing it out every couple measures just over and over again, then you'll get it down and you'll start to be able to move it around the kit in different ways. So just spend some time working on this. Don't just play it one time, think, oh, I can play that, and then leave it. Actually try to practice it and internalize that pattern, and it'll start coming out in your playing more and more. But I hope this was a helpful lesson so you can start using your hi-hat in new ways inside of your fills. So guys, if you enjoyed this lesson and you like my style of teaching, then please drop me a comment down below, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're already a subscriber, make sure to hit that bell so you know when I come out with a new video. And I highly encourage you to stop by fisherdrumming.com, where you can get a lot more drum lessons that are more in-depth, that take you through a whole course. My YouTube lessons are usually a quick lesson, a couple quick ideas, but if you want more training, more in-depth training, a curated course that's designed to take you from point A to point B, then make sure to stop by Fisher Drumming. We have a lot of different things on there, a lot of different resources that I think will be helpful for you. There's a brand new course that's all about helping you become a better drummer for the music. It's about helping you in song performance and really becoming an all-around better musician as a drummer. And when you stop by the site, you can sign up with your email and get a free practice loop, my gift to you, just for stopping by the site. So make sure to do that. Thanks again for watching the whole lesson, guys. I hope it was fun for you. Make sure to practice this, and I'll see you guys on the next lesson.